He ran into Barbara Corcoran and was just like, hey, Barbara Corcoran, can I go to your house?
So maybe it got popular. This is my theory. It got popular, so he started doing ones like this, so it's sort of like MTV Cribs back in the day. But I think it did start with, New York.
Does anybody go like this? Hey, Caleb, now let me show you where the magic happens.
Yo, welcome to my crib.
Welcome to my crib, yo.
Oh, God.
This is where the magic happens.
Yo,
but by the way, Cribs was fake, too.
No, but Crib, that was one where they knew that they were coming. This
Cribs was all rented houses and cars.
No, it wasn't. Not all of them.
I got to talk to
Come on. It's not funny.
It's the most funny thing.
Not everything is made up, dude. Stop it. No. I know I'm in the industry and I should know. Not everything is made up, though. Please.
The only Cribs.
So satisfying. One more big old gulp.
Yeah.
So satisfying.
So satisfying. Welcome. Can you believe it? Here we are. Is there anything more satisfying than this?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't either.
I don't. Well, welcome. Welcome to Satisfying. Nicole, I hope you're well.
I'm doing okay.
I hope everything's going okay for you.
Yeah?
Because I know last week, I feel like your world kind of got shocked.
Yeah.
Last week.
Why?
And maybe, I guess it doesn't make any difference to you. I feel like if I found out something that everyone had known this.
Yeah.
Everyone knew. And I didn't know.
Oh, the Fried dude.
Sorry. Fried dude.
Couldn't tell you, honestly, right now.
Nicole, on the way here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking to the people now.
Okay.
We were talking about the country of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, shut up.
And Nicole said she thought it was...
Okay, first of all, I was trying
Saudia. That's what she thought the first word was Saudia.
Well, no. First, I was like, did you see where Kanye is recording his new album? It was, and I was like, somewhere in... I was like, oh, is it Arabia?
But you knew that wasn't a real country.
Right. And then I was like, oh, no. Oh, no, it was Saudi Arabia.
And I was like, right. And then you go, I just forgot the Saudia part.
Right. That's what I said.
What are you talking about?
Saudia.
Saudia part.
Saudi Arabia.
But you said, how could it be? You're adding an extra
I'm aware, but it all flows. Doesn't matter, right?
So you don't you let this stuff roll right off you.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia. I don't know. I just always thought it was Saudi.
There's only one in the middle of that
so I added one extra
make them say Yeah, that's not what that song was about though.
No.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Saudia.
I mean, it's just like yeah, it was like talking to a small child.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
because I get how you put that together. Because instead of actually thinking about the words, you just thought about how it sounds coming out.
Arabia, Saudi
Arabia. You said it again.
Saudi Arabia, but Saudi doesn't sound right. Saudi Arabia.
That's
Saudi
that's
Arabia. I don't know. It's one of those things, like, was it Black Sheep or something when he's like, road sounds like a weird word. All of a sudden, Road. That's what it sounds like to me. Like Saudis. I guess they're called Saudis, right? Like people who live there?
Of course. You couldn't call them Saudias.
Saudias. Or is that not a nice thing to say? Saudis?
No, you could say they're Saudi.
Okay.
Like that's
Saudi.
That's where you're from, Saudi Arabia.
No, but they're not Saudi. They're not Saudias.
Well, no, because that's not a word. That's not what the word is.
I'm sorry.
That'd be like saying like you're Americana.
Okay.
It's like,
okay.
Americana is like a
right.
But even Americana at least means something.
Yeah, like I like things that are Americana, but I am not Americana. I'm
right,
just
but
American.
Saudia is not a thing.
It's not a thing. Well,
at all. But there is something satisfying. Saudia.
Yeah, Saudia.
yeah. No, so I get it.
Yeah.
But so maybe this stuff just blows off you because I thought that like realizing that you didn't know who SBF was and everybody else did, and you didn't know anything about FTX and everybody else did, and you didn't know anything about Alameda and everybody else did, and not only did everybody else know, but they had been known. Like he's already found guilty. Like now you missed the rise,
right?
The fall, and the aftermath.
Yeah, I missed the whole movie. Right? I missed the whole thing.
You missed the movie and the post-credit scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, which you should really stay for because you never know. There could be like at
least a fun cameo.
Right?
Like in Saw.
Just like in Saw. But we left. You and I left, and then you ran back in.
I didn't go with you. You went with Ben.
Oh, crap. Sorry.
I'm not. It's okay.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Ben and I went, my producer, And then he heard it and he ran back in. I was like, I'm not going back in for any more of this shit. I'm good.
I've dealt with it.
I'm done, man. I'm done with Saul and that crazy motherfucker.
So it didn't bother you?
No.
So last week, I mean, I know it bothered your loved ones.
Well, I did ask a lot of people last weekend. Like, I asked a lot of people.
Because you thought I was full of it.
Well, I can't be the only person who's like, doesn't know that guy by name. Like, I guess I didn't know my face either. But like,
right.
I just didn't know the story. I knew there was like a whole crypto crash, but I didn't know it was his fault.
No.
It wasn't his fault?
With crypto...
Okay.
You can't say I knew that there was a crypto crash, and so technically I knew that story. Because it's not...
Well, I didn't know it was one dude's fault.
That's like... Well, I mean, that's arguable.
Okay.
I mean, you could also say that crypto crashed because it was one of the things that was big during the pandemic and the economy changed and whatever. I mean, it certainly was a contributing factor, but to be like,
okay,
oh, I knew crypto crashed, so I basically knew the story.
Potato.
Right.
Saudi.
It's more
Saudia.
like potato tomato, where it's like, no. They both come from the ground, I guess.
Yeah, people were not pleased with me. Matt obviously was very mad at me.
Yeah, I was on the way home. Like, you started early, like right after the show. You're like, no.
I was like, I can't be the only one.
Right. And so I videoed you FaceTiming your husband.
Great.
Yeah, this is... We'll put it... Should we put it up on the Sadistron?
Why? Let's throw it on the Sadistron. We got it. Let's use it.
Just listen to this.
Okay, so I still don't know his name. What's his name? What? I don't know why I'm asking him.
Hey, hey, Matt. He's so frustrated with you already. Who the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. He's like, why are you calling me? Why are you FaceTiming me? You're so fucking annoying.
Because he knows, and he knows this is going to be annoying. Like, this is going to, like...
Whatever it is.
He knows you're in the wrong.
Yeah, he knows whatever's about to come. Yeah. I'm in the wrong, and he's going to be annoyed by it, and he's going to shake his head.
Right. Because you're representing him. Right. You took his name.
I do a bad job of representing that man.
Right. That's why... Actually, no, you didn't take his name. He took Biggins.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you ever heard of Sam... What's up, buddy? Have you ever heard of Sam Bankman Fried? SBF?
You can already...
He knows.
Because he knows who I'm asking. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Because it also makes me wonder, like, what do you guys even...
What? What do we watch at home?
What do you talk about?
Not that loser. Dude, there's way more things in life to talk about than that.
No, I'm not saying it's the only thing you should talk about, but it never even came up?
No. Never in my life heard of him. And he's the most hideous human being I've ever seen. I just...
Next to his girlfriend. Hasn't...
Why don't you know Look at... Okay, so you have that face.
A horrible face to leave me on.
But that's the face that you were just making, where you're like... How do you know this?
I don't understand. Okay, but like, you know that I don't really watch the news. I know a little bit of what, like, the basic things. It's not...
You knew the crypto crashed.
I knew the crypto crashed. I know the basics. I
feel like even TMZ was reporting on this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then
This was within the 30-mile zone.
Okay.
Or 3-mile zone?
I don't know. I just don't. I'm a pop culture girl. I guess this is part of pop culture. I'm more of a celebrity girl, I suppose.
Yeah, because I mean, they're gonna make a movie out of this.
You think so?
100%. They made a movie out of the stonks that we talked about last week.
Stonks. Whoever is gonna play him, I feel bad.
Well, they can put prosthetics on.
I don't care. I just feel like I'm never gonna look at them the same again after they play that motherfucker. I sat next to his girlfriend?
No, next to his girlfriend. He's the ugliest person on the...
You thought he was saying that you sat next to his girlfriend. He's like, what are you talking about? I don't know what I would do if my wife was calling me with these conversations. Like,
he's used to it.
Like, are you a person?
Yeah, he's pretty used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I agree with that.
She did never seen his
girlfriend. No, you've never met his girlfriend.
She had never seen his face before.
No.
Yes, she has.
No, I haven't.
I haven't.
Don't be...
Never...
Don't be mad at me. I just wanted to know if I thought...
It's starting to get a little worrisome, to be honest with you.
That's it.
Yeah, he's worried.
It's starting to get a little worrisome. Are you worried?
No.
No.
Does that affect my life? No, I don't do crypto. Does it?
I don't do crypto.
I don't do it.
Right.
It doesn't affect my life. There's things that I
just say no to crypto.
I
don't do crypto, man.
I don't do the crypto. I do other things that bring me joy.
Are you? That is just like you and your lady friends. Are you guys doing crypto?
Are you doing the crypto? Yeah, no.
Oh.
I don't know. There's certain things. Don't you agree that like it doesn't? I'm sure there are things that I know about that you don't need to know about, that you don't care about.
I'm sure. And there are things that I do know about that I don't care about.
Also
I wish I
true.
didn't know about.
Yeah.
You know. You're still going on. I watch your Instagram stories about this dumb Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing.
Yeah.
It's enough.
I'll never stop.
I know you won't, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And that's okay. But the difference is that even though I don't really care,
Right. You're in the know.
because it's a giant story. It's not like I'm like, ooh, I know the gossip. It's like,
Yeah.
I can't escape this story. It's everywhere. I'm at least acknowledging I know those faces.
I feel like
Like if I said, if you put up a picture of Travis Kelce and I go, who the hell is that?
I would be livid with you. I would end you. It would be the end of Satisfying.
But I can't do the show anymore.
No, we can't do it.
Right. What do you mean you don't know who he is? I go,
Yeah.
who is that?
Yeah. No.
He's got a brother?
Yes. Yes. They play football.
Right. And then I go like this. Has that guy even ever had sex before? Yes. With
Taylor Swift.
Who's the blonde?
I don't know. I feel like I've always been like this. Ignorance is bliss with certain things in my life. I know it's not super attractive. It's not cool that I do this, but it's just is me. Love me or leave me. Are you going to leave me?
Never.
Okay.
I could never.
Then deal with it.
I would always, no, I could never leave you.
Okay.
And there is something endearing about it, right? That you don't clog up that valuable little brain of yours
There's only so much room in here.
with stuff that you don't care about or need to know about.
Yeah.
But this happens kind of often, I feel like.
It's not that. It's like if I have to ingest a piece of information,
Right.
And in that moment I can be like, oh, like I'm gonna need this in the future. Cool, I'll semi-retain it. But if not, peace.
Right.
There is no reason for it. I
mean, that's part of doing radio, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, because every day you're
Yeah, so
refreshing the
much.
information cycle. This is what we're talking about today.
right.
You guys never talked about Sam Bankman Fried on the Morning Mashup at all?
I don't think we ever said his name. No.
Wow.
No.
You were just like, hey guys, crypto crashed. Here's Taylor
Probably.
Swift.
I'm sure the guys, well, actually not I'm sure. I asked them to after this happened.
How did
And
that go?
They were quite aware. They were not pleased with me, but not shocked.
Right.
But like they were like, we would, if we had to guess, will you know who that is or not? They said we would guess that you did not know who that is.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd know the specifics, but that's why my reaction was my reaction. I was
Yeah.
utterly shocked.
Yes, you were crying from laughter.
I was like, of all, because it was one of those, like, I will sometimes have these stories where I'm just curious to what your take is.
Yeah,
You know, I
that's
like
what
that.
you thought you were getting.
And when you were like, I have who is that person? All I see is hideousness.
Yeah.
I was like, this is crazy. Of all the potential
Yeah.
responses to this,
That
this was nowhere near the list.
Not what you expected.
I didn't know there's anybody on the planet.
like to keep things,
Spicy.
spicy.
You do keep things spicy.
I do.
Well, I'm glad that you're here.
Yeah, I'm
And-
always here. For
And
you.
I feel bad, but I felt badly, but also hilarious.
Okay.
Like acknowledging, like, this is like,
You don't have to feel bad. I'm fairly used to this.
well, no, I feel
Oh.
bad about something else.
Oh, okay.
Because, so like this week,
Yes.
I had gotten invited to a screening of the Iron Claw.
You should fucking feel bad.
I didn't know. Okay.
No, it's not cool.
I invited you.
Well, you should have said like
I didn't know.
But you didn't say who you were invited by. Like who you were invited by.
A24.
Yeah.
Come on.
That would lead you to believe that maybe something crazy was going to happen at this screening.
First of all, I don't know if it's crazy.
Not crazy, but like very cool.
But also, like,
You didn't just go to a movie and then leave.
first of all, the movie's not even out yet.
Again,
Second of all,
another reason that you should have known this was going to happen.
who do you think's inviting me to things? Like, I don't go. Like, if it's just some random dude,
I don't know.
we're not having this conversation, okay? If the last professional broadcaster is getting invited someplace, assume it's a prestigious invitation.
So like I put on a whole event like for the Taylor Swift movie. We like rented out theaters all over the country. She didn't show up to my thing.
Okay,
She didn't show up to my screening.
So this wasn't my screening, but it had been previously told to me that if I wanted, the premiere of the film was in Dallas,
Okay.
and I had said that I couldn't make it out to Dallas. They said, okay, well, we have where, what works. I was like, no, New York. I mean, I want to support the film. I want to do whatever I can. They said New York. I said, yeah, perfect. When they go, it's actually on Monday. They finally gave me confirmation day of. I said, I'll be there.
You didn't even ask your wife. You asked me.
I mean, I might have asked her.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I might have.
I assumed.
But whatever you need to
Yeah.
really stroke that ego.
You asked me first.
I asked you before hot dog.
Okay, is Hot Dog the one that ended up getting to go?
He went to go. I asked him after you.
Thanks a lot, Hot Dog.
It's not his fault.
I feel like it is. I feel like he should have called me and pushed me to go.
You need to go to this thing.
Yo, man, you're blowing it. Figure out some way to get there.
So they hit me up. Okay, so the Iron Claw, the Von Erichs movie, we talked about it a few weeks ago, and we had talked about the fact that we're both, that's the next one that we're both going to see.
Together.
And you'll see it, and we'll still go see it together.
Yeah. Oh, you'll see it again.
It's a wrestling movie. I'd love to see it again.
Okay.
But I go, okay, well, I want to see it right away.
Right
ASAP.
first.
And I texted you.
You did.
I said, no pressure, but I'm going to see a screening of this movie tonight, as it was described.
There was a lot of pressure, by the way.
Did you feel pressure?
I felt so much pressure because I want to do those things, and I've never been someone who's able to be like, yeah, sure, I'll pop right down, or I'm not a spur of the moment, spontaneous girl. My life is very planned out.
Really?
Yeah.
You're such a wild person. I would have
Once we're out and we're partying, then I'm wild.
because the time's been allocated.
The time for that.
Right, like this is gonna be wild time.
Yeah, I
don't know what it'll be.
Planned spontaneity.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm totally like
Okay.
the opposite. Like, let's figure it out right away. Like right before. Like I don't like a whole advanced like.
No, that made me feel a
Interesting.
lot of anxiety and
It did.
stress, and then sadness and anger for not being able to come with you and not fulfill the request. You texted me and I was like, oh, I want to go and I can't figure it out.
Right. Yeah. No. Well, I appreciate that. I didn't want
I
to.
don't like this. I think I did that.
So you got constipated.
I got really constipated. It ruined my whole week.
My bowels haven't moved since you asked.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Well, I was day of, so I didn't want to put any pressure on you, but at the same time, I didn't want to not invite you.
First.
That would have been worse. Right. I had to hit up my wife after.
Right.
She couldn't make it either.
Okay.
Couldn't get any woman to say yes to me. I can't believe it. I don't know what. Must have been something in the water. No woman. No women that I could find would say yes to going with me. I was like, it's professional.
To this thug?
I was like, I'm very thugged. Maybe they were worried.
They were
for their
threatened.
safety.
Yeah.
I go. It's not anything sexual. It's professional.
Yeah.
And they go, Sam, we never got a sexual vibe from you. That's nothing you have to worry about. I go, well, you
That's
didn't have
them,
to
not
phrase
me.
it like that. That's a
Always.
different case for you.
Yeah.
But so you said I can't make it. I said, and then I told you, no worries.
I worried.
It's all good. And then I hit up Hot Dog. I was like, hey, you want to go see the screening tonight? He was like, say less, fam.
I love you.
And so,
Say less, fam.
but it was annoying being there because then I had to wait in a front for Hot Dog to show up.
Oh.
And like, I'm texting him like, where are you? He was like, oh, there was a line outside. I just got on the back of it. I go, you idiot. Just get to the front of the movie theater.
Just tell them I'm with Sam.
Just walk in the theater. I'm right here. Like, we'll go right to the table and go in. Like, what are you doing? This isn't a sweepstakes.
Don't be mad at Hot Dog. He's doing his best.
I know he is. So whatever, we see this movie, right? And like, I got to the theater and they're like, the Iron Claw is the first New York screening. I'm
Right.
like, this is awesome. I've been waiting for this movie forever. The Von Erich story is, such an incredible story. And seeing a wrestling story done on such a high level,
Yeah.
mainstream,
Great
Hollywood
actors,
way.
yeah.
Great actors, being taken seriously, not goofy, like
Which it usually is.
right. I was like, this is great for the industry. I'm so excited.
Except for the Mickey Rourke one, but I think you told me that wasn't a real story.
No, the Mickey Rourke one
Just
was
called
not
The
a true
Wrestler.
story. The Wrestler, it's great. It's fantastic.
I do love that story.
Yes, and it's very accurate. But it's not like there is no Randy the Ram Robinson.
Okay.
But it was certainly inspired.
Yeah, I like that. Movie.
There were even specific scenes in that movie
Okay.
that were clearly like taken from certain documentaries about wrestling.
Okay.
It's great. But this is a true story. This is like, okay, this is finally like we're telling wrestling stories through the medium of film. They're such great stories. And there are like 8 chairs up front.
I wonder what those could be for.
I was like, that's
They were there when you first sat down before the movie started.
yeah. And I mean, I've been a part of these things before. I'm like, that's what they do when there's like a Q&A after the screening. I've hosted these things before.
No, of course you haven't.
So whatever. But then right before the movie, the writer-director came up and just thanked everybody for coming. It's the first screening in New York. Blah, blah,
Okay.
blah. I go, oh, okay. So probably going to talk to the director after the thing. Like, whatever. That's it. Right? Saw the movie. Phenomenal. Great. Emotional. You know.
Did you shed a tear?
I didn't shed a tear because I was with Hot Dog.
Okay. If you had been with me, might you have?
If I thought it would impress you.
Okay.
You know, if you were like, oh, I can't believe I saw the sensitive side. He's so attractive.
Okay.
Then yeah.
Okay.
But no, but there was like a there was a thumb bite.
Okay.
Right? There was a specific thumb bite where I was like, whew.
Okay.
And also, yeah, I mean, as you probably know, I think after you have kids, the family perspective.
It's just over.
Because now you're looking at it from the perspective of a brother, but also from the perspective of a
father,
parent,
right?
Yeah, exactly. So the movie's great.
Love it.
Carrie Von Erich. We saw.
Oh,
by
that's
the way,
him.
This is Carrie. This is played by Jeremy Allen White.
Oh my God.
He did great. Zac Efron.
Really?
Unbelievable.
Brought it home.
Incredible. He has the majority of he has the lion's share of the acting.
Okay.
In the movie. And he's great. And he put on like, it looks like 50 pounds of muscle. It's probably 20 pounds of muscle, but whatever. He got so jacked.
More in his jaw, too, right? Because his jaw has been really the center of attention for some time.
His jaw is, but he got these, I mean, I wish people wouldn't focus on his jaw.
I can't help it. It's just enormous.
I mean, it is, but he got these big shoulders.
Yeah,
He got the pecs. He got that big abs.
It was impressive.
And not like the like little like dainty cut up abs, like the big abs. He had big legs,
Beefy.
tree trunk legs. Like he had to eat a lot of food.
Okay.
And lift a lot of weights. Get some help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
right.
I mean, it's not competitive.
No.
Athletics? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Jeremy Allen White got in great shape. He didn't get
He looks
the brawn.
Perfect. Don't say one bad thing
He
about
didn't
that
get
boy.
the beef on him.
But he is cut as
I tell you what, he didn't have a soft face. That's for goddamn sure. His face wasn't even remotely soft.
No. You were a little attracted to him.
See, I see it because he's kind of, it's almost, he's got this
He's charming.
aloof vibe.
And I like that.
I know you
He's
do.
mysterious.
Right.
I know he's kind of a bad boy.
You think so?
No, he's done some bad shit.
You think so?
I like that.
That's not just his character.
No. He's been through it.
You've researched it and you like that.
I love it.
So then the movie ends. Everybody's great. I was like, man, that was awesome. And then credits come up and, you know, this guy comes up. He goes, hey, I'm, you know, so-and-so from People Magazine. And thank you for coming to the New York premiere of The Iron Claw.
I could tell from your impersonation you were completely just blown away by his interviewing skills.
Well, I'm like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I know.
Because I'm sitting there in the audience like, if you want a mainstream person that could do a mainstream interview
You're
and
the guy.
incorporate the Von Erich story,
Totally.
well,
What are you doing, people?
Right.
Come on.
But I also noticed he said the New York premiere of The Iron Claw. He didn't say the first New York screening.
Oh, and a premiere is different than a screening.
So at first I go, my man's trying to gas himself up.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like he's trying to tell people
Yes.
that he hosted the premiere.
Right,
I was
sounds
like,
fancier.
I was like, premiere? I didn't see any red carpet.
right.
Premiere? Who are you
Yeah,
kidding?
yeah,
This
yeah.
is a press screening. Still cool. I didn't know we were going to get to talk to the director. And he's like, let's welcome the writer-director, you know, so-and-so. And he comes out. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm, you know, pick his brain a little bit. He's a big wrestling guy. And then he goes, and Kevin Von Erich is here. Zac Efron. I was like, Zac Efron?
Okay, just tell me the truth though. When you heard Zac Efron, when you realized they were all going to be coming out, what happens? Do you get like a little jolt? Do you get like a little butterfly? What I mean, or
No,
you're
I don't
cool.
care. But-
oh, stop it!
It was cool. I was like, oh, that's cool. But like, you know, I mean, I'd rather sit down and like have a real conversation with Zac Efron about Kevin Von Erich. I would do that.
The least you could have done is like open your phone and taken a quick like video.
I took a picture.
That's not. Yeah, the picture made me annoyed.
Oh, so, but I go, I didn't know Zac Efron was here, but I honestly at that moment thought, oh, okay, it's going to be a Q&A and Zac Efron's going to be the representative from the movie.
Right.
Writer, director, a little star power. And then the guy goes, and we have another Von Erich brother in the back. And I go, no way. Because all I can think of is, Nicole didn't come. I go, there's no fucking way. I go, this dude's on The Bear. He's like big shit right now.
Shameless, I love him.
Right, but he's like a big star right now.
Huge.
The Bears made him a massive. I go, there's no way. Carrie Von Erich, Jeremy Allen White. I was like, oh my God. I was like,
I don't know what I would have done.
I go, three things. I feel so bad for Nicole.
Yeah.
So I texted you immediately before I even left the theater.
Yes, you did.
I did feel so bad for Nicole. I feel bad for myself because of how like uncontrollable she would have been.
Oh my God. I
She
would
would've
not have been cool. I would not
A
have
girl
been
at the
cool.
mall meeting like NKOTB.
100%.
And then also, how funny is that? Like, who would have thought?
No,
Like,
it's like it's your perfect. It's I mean,
it's
of course,
so, like-
I know you actually would want me to be there, but kind of you loved that I
Also,
missed it a little
that's
bit.
yeah. Like it's almost like either way, this is awesome. Like this is so funny.
Yeah.
That of course it happened this way. And then they brought out like 2 more of the stars. They were more
Okay.
Tyranny and they just kind of and like, oh my God, you would have loved Jeremy Allen White the whole time. He had like
Cool.
he had like a turtleneck, but not like a windbreaker on, and he was just kind of sitting there like this. He didn't say much. His hair was all disheveled because he wore a winter cap. He was wearing jeans.
So hot.
Zac Efron was
Brooding, like brooding.
he
a
was
little.
brooding a little. Like he was like, yeah, it was cool, you know. Like
it-
he was very like Zac Efron was very like, hey, this is like I'm gonna get taken seriously as an actor
He
after this
probably will.
movie.
Yeah,
and I think he should and he
Yes.
will. But it was very much like I'm Zac Efron. I'm putting my best foot forward. I'm ready to be taken seriously.
Good for him.
And Jeremy Allen White was like, yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool. It was cool. And I was like, yeah. And I knew.
Why didn't you video any of this for me?
I knew.
Fuck.
I knew when I saw the vibe. I was like,
You understood.
that's.
So, you know, it's interesting because Zac Efron's so beautiful and he does nothing for me.
Mm-hmm.
He's gorgeous. He's pretty.
But he's pretty. That's why.
Yeah, I don't like pretty. You can't be too pretty.
Right. He's pretty. I mean, he's probably been through some shit himself,
I think he definitely has.
but he's pretty.
yeah, he had his whole jaw
I don't know anything about that jaw. Everybody's talking about that jaw. You're like the 9th person that's brought up
No,
the jaw.
but it's
I mean,
interesting-
I'm like, look at the bod on this guy.
I've been.
There's so many scenes, by the way, of them like getting up out of bed wearing just tidy whities. The muscle boys.
Okay, so do you think that they had to do some porn things? Like there's certain things that people do on the set of porn, and I've never, not that I've ever been on the set of a porn,
Yeah,
but I've
right.
heard
Yeah, right.
that there's things that you do to keep you like having a halfie. So like
There wasn't a porn.
I know, but you don't want to look tiny in like little underwear like that.
Well, I'm sure that there wasn't a cold set.
You think kept it warm?
I think
in
they
there?
kept it warm.
Do you think they stuffed it with anything?
No, because it didn't look. It
They
looked.
didn't need to.
That's what I was thinking.
What's wrong with me?
That's
What's wrong with me?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
What's wrong?
They don't need to do. Yeah. No.
I'm sorry.
Because it wasn't for
I know.
sexual gratification.
Yes, but you want it to look good.
No, yeah, but it wasesn't like a big kielbasa was stuffed in there.
Maybe.
You don't know.
You don't know.
It's Texas. It's the 80s.
You know,
baby.
it's
the 80s, baby.
It is the 80s, baby. You know, I've been asking the talent team at SiriusXM and out like my producer.
What you got to stuff in there? Have you guys ever been on a set? What do they put in there? Because it's so like, because the shape is still good.
You know, when I finally get that mother up to Sirius, that is the first question I'm going to ask.
Jeremy Allen White?
Yeah. No, but I've been begging them.
What'd you put in him on his pants?
What? Come on. Did they flick it a little bit? They fluff it? What did they do?
I mean, if I was on a movie set,
Yeah.
I would make sure that it was warm.
Okay. Warmth helps. Yeah, I know cold
Oh, yeah,
shrinkage.
it's got to be warm. Like, that's why when you get out of bed and you've
you're
been
so
under the
cozy,
covers.
you've got like a full blown.
Well, it's not but because you want not an erection. That would be way.
But don't you often wake up with erection?
Yes, but that's a
Most men
different
do.
deal.
Okay.
That's a different deal. But without an erection, you can still wake up in a more impressive state because you've
Correct.
been so warm.
Correct. So
Yes.
warm and cozy. So you
And
want the
that's-
warmth.
That's the state. Because I mean, if Von Erichs got out of bed and fully erect, it'd be like, what is this movie? Is
I mean, real life. I mean, you wake up fully erect. So
I know,
so
but
do
I'd be
they.
like, is this the like? Is
Wrestlers,
this
they're just like us.
Texas XXX, a Von Erichs
I
porno
know.
parody.
I know, but like the fact that I've been begging for Jeremy Allen White. I mean, obviously, The Bear made me fall more in love with him, and I'm sure this will also make me fall even deeper in love with him, even though his hair's horrible in it.
But he's troubled.
He's troubled, and I love the trouble.
He's troubled.
But I've been begging since I binged Shameless. Like I've been like begging.
He never came up for Shameless?
No, we got Emma. What's her
Emmy.
name? Emmy.
Emmy
Why'd you
Ross.
say Emma.
I don't know.
Emmy Ross, and we got her.
And what's his name? The goat.
and William H.
William H.
Macy.
Macy.
We got him, but yeah, we never got Lip. And so, like, when
Wow.
he finally comes, and I could have,
He
that
doesn't-
could have been my moment.
You're gonna love this. He doesn't strike me as the type that loves doing interviews.
No, I don't think he does. That's all the more reason I want him.
Right. You're like, yeah, this is. You're right. You're right. This is bullshit. Like my whole job is bullshit. You're so right.
Oh,
You love that.
I do.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
There's so much wrong with me. I don't know why I even ass.
Yeah.
What's the matter with me? But
I saw somebody jump to the front of the, like, they got a picture, a couple pictures.
Was he cool with it, or did he look annoyed?
No, he was fine, because there's just like one guy who was sitting
Yeah.
in the front row, like some mark, who like jumped up as they were, because they tried to escort him out real quick. They even said, and I was like, I'm not listening to that. They go like this. If everybody could please wait for the talent to exit the auditorium before you do. I was like, okay, so you want me to leave now then? The talent's right here.
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? Tell the guy that from People magazine.
And I literally, and I didn't even know it was him, but we fully like walked out together at the same time. Because he had his jacket all the way up and his hat on, and he was just chilling.
Flex right there.
Yeah, I was like, no, dude, I'm not. Come on, bro.
I might have sexually assaulted him.
I'm glad you weren't there, because he probably doesn't want to get.
No, I just love him. I'm sorry. I just love him. Just love him. Never going to stop loving him.
You can't, and I wouldn't ask you to.
I am sad about it, but I'm happy that it's good. And if I really do hope that you'll actually go back with me.
I'll go back with you.
All right, cool.
Of course I will. Of course I mean, because I want to answer all your Von Erich's questions.
I'm going to cry.
But also, you're definitely going to cry multiple times. But also, I don't want to talk too much about what's in the movie yet, because
yeah, it's not out.
nobody's seen it. Like, it would just be me bragging about.
Just you and A24. That's it.
That's right. That's right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you had. Meanwhile, like, you're sitting there going like, oh yeah, yeah, Jeremy Allen White, he's so cool and troubled. I'm cool and troubled too. And then I look at your Instagram and you're dressed up like a banana.
I was dressed as a banana. That was last weekend. I knew that you were going to be like, what
What are you doing?
the hell is going on?
It's like 2 weeks after Halloween.
Okay, we do this every year. You're not going to understand it.
Why? Okay, judgmental.
But because
Judgmental much?
It's all in the name of booze.
It's all in the name of booze.
Is that a song?
Yeah, you know who?
No.
Michelle Branch.
Oh my god. She
All
gets
in-
way too much airtime, dude.
But every episode, there's going to be All in the Name of Love, Michelle Branch featuring Carlos Santana.
Oh, it's a great song, but I mean,
A
still.
little bit of this, a little bit of
Okay, all right. So listen. So this is something that we started like I don't know however many years ago, maybe like 6 years ago. We do like an
I wish it had been like, we started it like, whatever, 20-something years ago, and it's like, you were 12.
I wish. Yeah, so we started it, and it was just a way for Matt and his family for us all to get together. So we do it around when like Oktoberfest was, which was late September, early October. There's so many people in the family now because of like boyfriends and husbands and wives that it's hard to get everybody together. So it ended up being a little later. So it turned into be Novemberfest this year. So we go, and the thing is,
Novemberfest is not a thing.
no, it's not. We made it.
Okay.
It's a thing
All right,
because
sorry.
we made it one.
Sorry.
So it's really just us. We all get together. We like make a lot of food, and we play games, drinking games primarily. And we split into teams when we play the games, and we always theme them. So we have to get dressed up in them. It's silly, it's stupid, but it's fun. So like one year the themes were seasons, one year the themes were like different countries. This year it was colors.
Is it mandatory?
It is mandatory.
All right, probably.
You know who Matt looked like? This dude.
Brother
Matt-
Love?
Matt and my son and his team, they were red and they had red paint. It's still everywhere.
And they look like Brother Love.
Who's Brother Love?
I love you.
Did he always come on stage with a red face like this?
Yeah, he played it was like in the very early 90s, and he played like a TV evangelist type
Really?
person.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah,
He had
yeah.
the Book of Love, and he was
Right.
like, he did his own talk show. Yeah, it was great.
Saving everybody.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. Yeah, it was
Okay.
awesome.
Yes.
But so wait,
That's
I
all
don't
that it
understand
is.
that. So they just painted themselves red?
No, they were devils. So they
Oh.
got devil costumes. Somebody was the Ninja Turtles. Somebody was the Smurfs, blue, green, and we were bananas because we were yellow.
Yeah.
It's all for games. It's a little
What kind
bit-
of games?
Beer pong,
Dress
flip
up
cup.
like bananas and play beer.
Beer pong, flip cup, and then there was like a bocce one that you had to chug a beer before you threw the bocce ball. It's
You ran out of ideas?
Yeah. No, but it's fun.
Oh, I got bocce.
My kids play with water or juice because they are not allowed to drink alcohol yet.
What happens to the kids when all the grown-ups start to get kind of
You're fine.
fun?
We're fun.
Yeah.
They're not so fun. We're not vomiting. We're
Right.
not, like,
No,
blacking
I
out.
don't think that you're,
I can hold my liquor. Have we met?
No, I know.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, we're not like we play the
You're just
games.
a little loosey-goosey, that's
Yeah,
all.
like we're playing the games for like an hour or two. It's not like
okay.
all
No.
day. Yeah, no,
I thought it might be
no.
like turned into one of those day drinking festivities where it's 4 o'clock and it's like, oh,
No.
we have a problem.
No, No one's like doing drugs or anything. This is just like
didn't say you're doing drugs.
family friendly.
I don't know why you brought drugs up.
Well, I mean, it's me. It is really fun. I know we look absurd, and I forgot that when I posted that picture that it was like very out of context. That
Yeah.
we just looked like insane people.
Yeah, because it was like a week after Halloween.
Yes.
It's like, what are you doing,
Yeah,
guys?
and there was nothing normal about what we looked like.
But you all love it? Does everybody love it?
Yeah.
Everybody does love it.
like looked forward to it like crazy, and we keep the costumes like a secret. Try to outdo each other. We have to have like intro music. It's fun.
What was your intro music?
Well,
Michelle Branch?
No.
Okay.
What would you do for bananas?
I don't know.
Gwen Stefani.
Oh.
Bananas.
Yeah.
It's bananas.
Right.
My team didn't win though. The costume. we kind of were lame.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's terrible.
Yeah, the
It's
bananas.
like-
We should have done like Minions or like.
I mean, it's the first thing that it's like
yeah,
no
lame.
effort.
Yeah, there was no effort.
Who won the costume?
I believe it was
Devils?
Matt's the Devils because they went all out.
They committed. They painted themselves totally red.
Yeah.
So did Matt know in advance?
Yes,
But he
know.
wouldn't. But they won't tell
They
you.
won't tell you. Do you know how many times Keegan? Because Keegan he's on the team. Parker's on my team.
Oh.
Keegan was like, "Let me just tell you the costume." Matt's like, "Shut up!
Let me just.
Please, can I just tell you?
Let me
Please,
just tell you.
Let me just give you a hint."
I love that, like that little kid thinking where it's like, no, I'm not gonna mess anything up.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you the whole
Yeah.
secret.
You know what is hard? Once you do feel like a little tipsy, it's hard to make sure that they definitely have juice and that's not beer. Yeah, but I did a good job.
I'm
were
sure
good.
you did.
They never drank alcohol.
I'm sure. Yeah, I believe you.
And
I
they're
believe
gonna
you.
when
But
they get to college, they're so ready. They dominate. Keegan, when they had one cup left. Keegan goes buckets, hits it in, and wins for his whole team. Come on, coolest 7-year-old ever.
that's actually very cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. My 6-year-old had a moment like that where he just popped everybody.
Yeah.
When we were trick or treating,
Oh yeah.
when we went up to a house, and there were no decorations outside,
Okay.
and my son he looks around, and he's like, I don't know, I was gonna be the first to trick or treat, but this house is looking kind of sus.
Oh, well, then they're both getting it because
Yeah.
I got yo ma, no cap, but I was like, don't say no.
Oh, that rules. I would love it if my son started saying no cap.
Why?
I'm gonna try to get
I
him
don't
to-
even know what it means. Like, no, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You didn't know that?
Sauce is one thing. Like that's kind of cute.
Sus.
Don't say no cap, but
No cap. Yeah.
It
Mom, I love you. No cap.
no cap. Shut up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You got
Yeah.
cool kids.
Yeah, well, I think we both got cool kids.
Yeah, because
We
they
did okay.
use cool words.
Yeah, they use cool words.
Yeah. Except my kids don't grow up with these weird traditions of
Yeah.
like dressing up all kinds of dumb.
You know, I got asked the question today by a few friends. They said, who do you think you'll have to worry about getting pregnant first? Will your daughter
Get
get
impregnated,
pregnant
yeah.
or will Keegan knock somebody up? And I said, for sure.
I mean, Keegan ain't getting out of middle school before
No,
he
that
knocks
kid is
somebody
gonna
up. He's ready to go.
slay the pee. I
He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you? And then are you kind of just like, okay, life is gonna be life is gonna be life?
I'm gonna do my best to
Right.
try to keep them from being teen moms and dads. But
Well, as
you know,
somebody who likes to plan,
yeah,
how do you do when like something like that gets thrown at you?
I don't probably not well.
Okay.
Probably won't handle it well.
Because you want like a
You've
movie screening was tough for you.
Yeah, it was hard. Yeah. Not being able to go, that stressed me the fuck out. So if my kid is pregnant or got someone's kid pregnant, it's going to be
gonna be tough.
It's going to be bad.
It's gonna be tough.
But we'll get through it together.
Yeah.
You and me.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause
We'll get
Matt,
there.
Matt is not who I'm going to deal with the stress. I'm calling Sam.
No, you're right. You're right. Because if your son impregnates somebody, it'd be high fives. And if your daughter gets impregnated, she'd be disowned.
I'm not high-fiving.
No. Your husband.
Oh, yeah.
Your husband would be high-fiving him if he impregnated somebody. And if your daughter got impregnated, he would disown her.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
So-
yeah.
That's kind of,
Where's the lie?
so we're going to have to work out.
Right. As long as you're going to be there to
Hey.
pick up my phone call.
I want you to know something. I'm going to pick up that call, no cap.
Okay.
No cap.
No cap.
Speaking of cap, you did, I thought it was very sweet that you tried to show me that you are getting acquainted with SBF by sending me, look how nice they were to his courtroom sketch.
Oh, and they made him so hot.
I know. And I was like, honey, it's fake.
But how do you know it's fake?
I did like the minimal amount of cross-referencing.
Yeah, but I saw it. Who else is just sketching Fried? I still don't know. Sam Bankman?
Sam Bankman Fried.
I remembered. Sam Bankman Fried. How do you know? Maybe there was multiple sketch artists in there.
No, I mean, all I did was cross-reference, and it said, yeah, this one where he looks obscenely handsome is fake. Yeah.
Do you think that? Okay,
There's no evidence of it being real,
I just.
except that somebody posted it.
I'm just so gullible. Wait, I have a
I
question.
mean, it's the internet, and
Okay, just shut up. Okay.
Okay.
I see it once. It must be true.
right.
Right.
Let me
And
send this to Sam.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm like-
Immediately.
Whereas I see it, and I'm like, this seems odd. Let me cross-reference.
No, because my thing is, what loser?
Right.
Okay, because you're a loser for doing that.
Okay.
You're an amazing artist, but you're a loser who.
They could have just had AI make it.
Oh.
I don't know if they did.
No, I'm just saying, like, they takes the time to like make that
Mm-hmm.
troll look sort of like a heartthrob.
But that's kind of funny,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I guess.
And then because his significant other looked so hideous
Oy.
in her courtroom sketches that it's like it's funny.
Do you think? Let's say that was real. Let's
They
say
made like the CW version of him.
Right, exactly, exactly. That's the actor that would play him.
Right.
And then you have to now de-hot him. They
Right,
have to
like
make him hideous.
The crypto teen melodrama.
Correct.
Yes.
Let's say that was an actual picture, because there is, that's a job to
Mm-hmm.
be like a courtroom artist, and that was the picture that they came out. Does that guy get fired or that girl get fired?
I mean, you'd have to. Like, what are you doing?
But who's deciding? I mean, art is one of those things that it's like up to your own interpretation. So maybe that artist is like, this is how I see him.
And then, well, then we got to get somebody we got to get somebody with glasses.
Who sees the reality?
Are you blind? Like, that's not what that guy look at
I
his
know.
jaw.
Yeah.
That's not even his haircut.
No, that's the most gorgeous hair ever in that picture.
You love that hair.
I love that hair. His hair, not so much.
You hate it.
I loathe it.
I saw people in the comments were like, "Did you see what Sam's hair looked like before he shaved his head?"
I didn't mind your hair. I liked your hair.
I know you did,
I just love you.
and that's why I appreciate you.
Yeah,
so
but your
much.
hair was not. That was not SBF hair.
His was unkempt.
Oh,
Disgusting.
yours was fun. It was cool. It was you. That was abominable.
Right.
Unacceptable.
No, I get it. I get
Vile.
it. So on that
Disgusting. I'm done.
on that same thing, you sent me this TikTok.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't think you're right about this.
All right. So this is Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Phillippe's
Yes,
son.
Phillippe.
Philippe.
Okay.
That's his. By the way, I mean
Saudia, Saudi, potato.
that whole group. The fact that like Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Philippe combined forces to make a super child, and the
Yeah.
fact that Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. combined forces to make super children makes me so happy.
I totally agree with you. I feel that.
They
same
have
sentiment.
all of the great genetics.
They really do. Just gorgeous people right there. All four of them.
Plus goats.
Goats.
4 goats.
Yeah.
You're talking about Buffy.
Yep.
Legally Blonde.
Oh yeah.
Cruel Intentions.
Okay.
Scooby.
Hey.
And I Know What You Did Last Summer for Ryan and Freddie.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And Sarah.
Yeah, she was in it too.
Just throw Reese in there. And Reese was in Cruel Intentions.
She was.
Lots of crossover.
Do we think they're friends, all 4 of them? Do they go out? Do they hang out? Do they go on vacations together? The kids' friends?
I can find out.
Okay. You just gonna Google it?
Just text Freddie.
You know,
Anyway.
I hate you. So annoying.
You know, Freddie's a wrestling fan.
Oh,
The wrestling circle, you know.
It's a very tight.
It's tight. It's tight.
Was he at the screening? Did you
No,
invite
he's-
him before me?
He lives in California.
Oh, okay.
Vacations in Hawaii. I mean,
Okay,
a whole
okay.
bunch. It's a whole
Yeah,
thing. It's a whole thing.
thing.
But you love this.
I do. I think it's a cool thing. I think it's a great idea. It's very creative.
This is
Deacon is his name.
Deacon Philippe's.
Phillippe.
Oh. Let's see.
Oh, he's very handsome, this kid.
You think so?
Yeah,
Well, he
dude.
better be.
Yeah, you're right.
Can you imagine if he wasn't?
No.
I mean,
and the daughter, just a like literally spitting image of Reese. It's like literally a clone.
yeah, I mean,
How much do you pay for rent in New York?
West Village prices, man.
It's out of control. YouTube, Instagram, where I go and tour people's apartments. in New
Yeah,
York.
I've seen that.
Okay, could I have a tour of your apartment?
I got time between classes.
Yo, this is sick. Walking right into the spiral staircase. I haven't seen that before.
How cool.
you love this.
I do. Because it's real.
What's
You go down to the West Village. Have you ever been hung out in the West Village? You see celebrities everywhere.
right?
They just don't get like
And they
stalked.
just let you in their house.
No, not that part. But I think he knew this guy. This is a TikTok guy. His thing is, his shtick is, he goes up to random people,
What's
just
up,
like,
bro? Hey, dude.
yeah, Like
Check out my sweet pad. Yeah, man.
just like Man on the Street, just like Billy used to do. Billy on the Street, Billy Eichner, Amy Schumer used to do it. You go up, not some people are like, fuck
Billy
off.
Billy Eichner would just run up to people and shout at them.
Oh God, nothing made me happier than that.
I mean, hilarious.
Oh, I loved it. For $1.
yeah.
Like in the most absurd things. No, but he would go up to people.
What's Meryl Streep's greatest movie? For $1. For $1. You're too late. And he keep going. That's real.
Yeah.
But if Billy Eichner was like, now can I go to your house for a while?
No, listen, I don't think he goes into their house all the time. If you've ever seen it, he goes up to people, random people. Some of them, it's easy to see who has money, like who is rich and who's going to have like a sick place.
How do you see?
I don't know. They're wearing like designer things. They look rich. Rich people look rich.
Right.
Not all of them.
Do you think how do I look?
You look filthy rich.
You think I'm just walking down the street, people are like, what kind of mansion does that guy? Oh, cool. All right, cool.
What kind of rent are you paying?
Oh, must be a lot.
Like, I think it's a great idea whether someone who has a lot of money or not, right? Like, whether you have a lot of money
I didn't
or
say
not.
it was a bad idea.
It's a great idea. You walk up and then they say, because the prices are crazy, astronomical. I live in a box and I pay God knows what.
Right.
So I think it's a great idea.
Okay.
And it's real.
But he's getting negative feedback about this or positive feedback about this, or it's just a thing because he's...
It's both. Some people are like, sure, pal, you pay that rent kind of thing.
Oh, I got because the
little-
rents.
Yeah.
The rents are paying the rent.
And then some people are saying, getting backlash. This guy's getting backlash because they say it's fake and this was all set up.
Nice to meet you. Jack, what's up?
roommates.
Those are his roommates?
Yeah, because because it's real. He works. He's a student at NYU. You're getting me all flustered. Look, it's not that nice.
In New York City,
It's beautiful.
3 people. It's nicer than your place.
Way nicer than my place.
They're at college.
Yeah, but like, I mean, he probably has like some like friends who have parents who are rich, and
He is a person who has parents that are rich.
I don't know. I think it's cool.
How many Legally Blondes did they make?
I don't know. Reese Witherspoon has been in way more things than Legally Blonde.
And Sweet Home Alabama.
Okay, and she also did this little thing called The Morning Show, which I think she made bajillions of dollars on. Did you just roll your eyes at me?
I rolled my eyes at the show.
Okay.
She probably did do well.
Yes.
You're right. You're not wrong.
Made money.
Made
that cash.
Oh, Tim Cook is paying up.
It's eating. Oh, not bad, actually. The vinyl wall.
Oh, yeah.
Come on. That looks like a goddamn catalog.
Also, the spiral staircase. I hate a spiral staircase.
Why is that? Because you drunkenly fall down it?
That's the first reason. The second reason is how do you get anything up there?
Right.
They make
me
that's
dizzy. Right. Like when you get furniture
yeah,
or whatever.
It's just like annoying. It's like, just make it straight. I don't want to have to do like a little trick to get upstairs.
I get where space-wise it takes up less space, but it's a style.
Yeah, it's lame.
Daryl. What's up, Daryl? Are you a couple? Are you friends?
We're not a couple.
Yes, if they were dating. Are you a couple?
Well, maybe they're dating.
Yeah.
You know?
Studio set.
Come on.
It's gorgeous.
I sing and play a little bit of keyboard, but I like mostly just make music on my computer.
He looks like most struggling musicians.
Play something?
Yeah, one of the best things I own.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got, look at that. He's got some swag.
He's like, you know whose music I love? Mine.
I love
Good for him. Look,
this.
good for him. Good for him.
Okay.
Okay, so let me, is this?
No, that's it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Is this, who's this?
Who's that?
Oh,
I don't know.
Because
I
I was
haven't
looking.
seen all of them. There are some that I don't think I think maybe some of them are planted. But I have a question.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just ran into.
You're Barbara from Shark Tank.
He ran into Barbara Corcoran and was just like, hey, Barbara Corcoran, can I
Okay.
go to your house?
So maybe it got popular. This is my theory. It got popular, so he started doing ones like this. So it's sort of like MTV Cribs back in the day. But I think it did start with, New York.
Does anybody go like this? Hey, Caleb, now let me show you where the magic happens.
Yo, welcome to my crib.
Welcome to my crib, yo.
Oh, God.
This is where the magic happens.
Yo,
but by the way, Cribs was fake too.
No, but Crib, that was one where they knew that they were coming. This
Cribs was all rented houses and cars.
No, it wasn't. Not all of them.
I gotta talk to.
Come on. It's not funny.
It's the most funny thing.
Not everything is made up, dude. Stop it. No. I know I'm in the industry and I should know. Not everything is made up, though. Please.
The only Cribs that wasn't
Please.
fake was Redman,
Not true, man.
and his doorbell didn't even work.
Why are you acting like people in the entertainment industry don't make money? You're acting like that's not plausible for these celebrities that were on Cribs to have that type of money.
They rented cars and houses. They barely had anything in these houses.
I don't know what you're talking about. I refuse to believe it.
Were there any houses on Cribs that were real? Maybe.
No.
But the idea, I mean,
Yes, but there were some that weren't that crazy. They were
Redman's.
cool. Why like Redman's?
Redman's is like the classic Cribs.
I don't remember.
He had like his doorbell didn't work, so you had to rub the wires together. There was shit on the floor. It was like, this is what somebody's house actually looks like. But he didn't find Barbara Corcoran on the sidewalk.
Okay, but my thing is...
And by the way, I don't have any problem with it. If it's good content, it's good content.
How long ago was this? Okay, so this is like...
a year ago.
About a year ago. But he's now has how many followers? 7.8 million followers. Right. It didn't start like that. So it started somewhere. He didn't like... If he's a nobody starting this little TikTok bit, it had to have started somewhere. He had to have...
So he did it real... Like, how many times do you think?
I don't know, maybe for a year.
Okay. And then the rest are just like, let me start doing this for fakesies.
You think this has been fake the whole time? All of them are fake.
I have no idea.
All of them are paid for. And what's the point? Why does Deacon want to be on there? Why does Mr. Phillippe, as you would say, want to be on
his music?
Oh, to introduce people to his music.
Yeah. You saw how into it he was?
He was into it.
He's like, I can't wait till more people can hear this.
Anything about his music.
Hi, the apartment guy.
I'm the guy.
I don't pay rent. I own my apartment, so I pay maintenance, $10,000 a month. Oh, you're going to ask me to see the apartment now?
How long have you lived in this building?
Oh, I can't believe it.
I call this the living room, but the truth is I don't know what this is. Do you have any ideas? I'll take it.
Indoor pool?
Could I get away with this?
I mean, look, I'm not... Barbara Corcoran, #1 rules.
She does rule.
I don't think she's got a lot of disposable income because she says no to every shark that comes in.
She does, right?
Yeah, she comes...
And then what's the...
Except Cousin's Lobsters.
You remember that specifically?
She definitely invested in Cousin Lobsters.
Why do you know that or remember that?
I just remember that's the only one she's ever invested in.
Also, Mr. Wonderful, I feel like always. He tries, but nobody wants him because he gives bunk deals.
Well, because they won't sign perpetuity.
Yeah, because nobody would. It's a horrible idea.
He wants a royalty in perpetuity. That's what he wants.
But it's almost...
Whatever deal you walk in with, he wants to make 25 cents of every dollar in perpetuity.
Yeah, but again, I feel like he does it almost like as a joke. He doesn't really need the money, and he wants to see if he can get them to do something stupid.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Mr. Wonderful.
That's right. And he'll give him the cash.
Yeah, he will.
But he's going to make you, like, he doesn't like just doling out money.
No.
He likes to make it like, okay, but you're going to give me something.
How pathetic do people look when they're trying to get Mark Cuban? I mean, they might as well, like, show their tits.
Yeah.
On Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
Because he's the cool, famous one.
Yeah, but it's like the other guys probably have way more money than him.
Yeah. And they're like, no, I like that deal, but we just,
Mark,
if we want to hear from...
You interested at all? Maybe we could like cut you in?
I'm not really into this. You don't have to be into it. You could just...
And for that reason, I'm out.
Oof. I love Shark Tank.
Me too.
I love Shark Tank. So I love that he gave Barbara Corcoran some shine here. Oh, Chris Stefano.
What's your favorite pizza in New York?
Joe and John's Pizzeria, baby. I love the Sicilian slice.
I can't believe he just ran into Chris Stefano.
Again.
Me and my dad.
Chris Stefano lives in Staten Island.
I'm going to go to the beginning of...
Then he would just tell me all the problems with my mother. Your hometown pizzeria.
Hey, this is not the thing. Where's your home, Chris?
Yeah, weird.
Anyways, okay, so these are the most recent ones because he's got a following now.
Look, I don't mind that people create content this way. Like, I'm not against, like... I don't see this and go, like, that's fake, it shouldn't exist. I go, like, okay, like...
It's fun, but it's fake.
Exactly. I don't besmirch it at all. It's like reality TV, which I don't want to tell you that.
Some reality. Yes, a lot of it is maybe they push certain things, but I think there are things that have happened on many reality shows that have been like, well, didn't see that one coming.
Like that one we talked about.
Which one?
The Scandival.
Oh, Scandival they did not. But they sure did hop on it.
I don't know.
And take advantage of it. I guarantee we went to the very end. Like the beginning, of this whole...
I haven't done the research, but like, okay.
How much do you pay for rent in LA?
I don't live in LA. I'm from Canada.
I mean, this is...
See?
How much did you pay for the van?
I bought the van and I converted it for less than $20,000. It's that one.
Oh, wow. This is nice.
Hi, Tofu.
Yeah, this is my...
I think that's fake.
It's 100% fake.
Okay, so maybe...
prearranged, organized, like, yeah. Oh, I have a friend who has a van. Like, oh, we should do one of these videos with her.
You know what, Sam?
What?
Agree to disagree.
What about that seems true?
Well, okay, so maybe...
I'm not saying she doesn't live in a van.
Okay, so maybe this is when it began to be...
That one, I picked the one.
The one. Like I'm saying in this era. Maybe
How
in this...
much do you pay for rent in LA?
I don't live in LA. I'm from Canada.
She's cute.
And I live in my
Super
How much
cute.
do you pay
Yeah,
for-
that's what I mean.
I wish my abs looked like that.
Well, guess what?
They don't.
You got hit by a car. Okay, you barely get hit of a pelvis. You're lucky to be alive. You got scars all over the place. You're disgusting.
I thought you told everybody I got hit by a bus.
Yeah, that's what I meant. A
Right,
bus. You got hit by a tank, ran you over.
Right.
Like, this is. But I mean, yeah, she's cute. You know why she's cute?
Because someone scouted her.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna.
You know what? I mean, she looks like she was built for a TikTok thumbnail.
Got a little tats, cute little top,
Midsection,
great abs.
midsection visible. I'll bet you the midsection is visible in the thumbnail. And boom. Come on, Nicole.
All right, I'm gonna do some research later. I'll be back.
Come on, Nicole.
I'm doing some research.
I
Not
mean-
everything is fake. You're so jaded.
I'm not jaded. I'm not mad at it.
You're not mad at it, but I feel
I'm not mad at it. I think it's great. Like,
How much do you guys pay for rent in New York?
Yeah.
$3,200 a month.
Can I tour your apartment?
What's your thoughts?
Studio/1 bedrooms.
I love what you do with the lights too in the mirror.
That place is huge.
and nobody's got a messy apartment. Every apartment is ready to be shot in.
Well, I could be the first. Come see my
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
welcome to my
if
crib.
if somebody came up to me on the street and was like, "Oh, can I come check out the studio?" I'd be like, "No, there's a whole section of it that's a complete mess."
And it's embarrassing, and they would definitely.
It's not ready to be
not,
shot
actually,
in.
it's not embarrassing. That was mean. It's not embarrassing. It's amazing.
No, but I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
like there
like, it's
there are
not-
parts here that
But
like
you don't want it to look that way.
because I'm constantly in the middle of organizing all my nonsense.
A lot of renovation.
A lot of renovations, and it's up to, but like, yeah, but not everybody's beautiful, and everyone has at
I don't know,
least.
that guy wasn't that beautiful. He's
How much do you guys
You
pay
don't
for
think
rent
these
in New
people-
York?
They look like they're right out of Central Casting. I mean, this is like, it looks like an Abercrombie commercial.
I don't know. I just
Look at his jacket. Look at his style.
Someone wrote, "What are your thoughts? Such a green flag." What does that mean? Like that's fake?
I don't know. I mean, a green flag seems like the opposite of a red flag, which.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What? You know what it is?
$3,200 a month.
Can I tour your apartment?
What's your thoughts?
they're saying, because they all buy it, whatever.
Right.
They're saying that him saying, "What's your thoughts?" The fact that he asked her permission first means that that's a green flag. We love him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he's
we're
been
shipping this.
shipping it.
We're shipping this.
I ship this whole thing because it's real.
Mainly because it's real.
Just saying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, up until last week, you thought, like, people don't campaign for the Oscars, and
No, I
and
didn't.
the Hollywood Walk of Fame is only based on people who deserve it. It's
I know
merit based.
wrestling is not real.
Wrestling is exactly as it
As always
claims
portrayed
itself to be.
Yes, I know. Whatever. Stop looking for one.
you told me.
No, I'm going to do some research. I'm
Okay,
gonna
all
find
right. I think we're at
where it started. Yeah, because
Yeah,
this looks like
'cause-
different stuff.
right.
Let's go to maybe like if we can find the first one.
Okay.
Fucker.
What's your favorite pizza in New York? Okay,
Oh, and
that's
that
by the
guy's
way.
Famous.
That
guy right there. He's on.
and he
the
used to say, "What's your
million-
favorite pizza in New York?" Like this is a whole thing.
$1 million listing. Okay, so he does all the.
Right.
I gotta talk to this guy.
I-
I'm gonna DM.
What
I'm
is
gonna
your
slide.
favorite pizza shop in New York City?
Okay. What's your favorite pizza?
shop in New York City? Is
Favorite pizza's not getting clicks anymore. Portnoy's taking all of our stuff. What if we did how much apartment tours? What if we did Cribs but on TikTok?
How much do you pay for rent in New York?
$5,150.
Can I tour?
No
Bro.
one, no casting person would allow this outfit.
Are
on
you
them.
kidding me?
That outfit's horrible.
This is like, let's get this fashionable dude with a bulletproof vest on that he knitted.
A knitted bulletproof vest that will not
Yes.
keep him safe from any bullet.
No bullets.
0 bullets.
It will be penetrated.
It will.
But you will look damn good.
Oh, yeah.
You will work. Okay?
Okay.
You know why the bullets don't get through that vest? Because the bullets get slayed.
Yes.
Okay? Yeah, no.
All right, fine.
I mean,
It's fake.
I'm not doing this.
It's just ruining my. Just let me live in my little world, okay?
Should never have signed up to do this with me.
Ignorance is bliss.
No, I know.
Clearly,
This is a problem.
because we are that is where we are on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Where I'm just like, this is what this is.
No.
And that's okay, right? And you're-
No, it's not. It is what I want it to be, what they want me to believe it to be. Let me have that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's more satisfying.
I mean, is it?
Yeah.
I find it very satisfying to be like, that's fake, right? And you're like, oh, what the
All
what?
right. Well, everybody likes different things. You like different foods, different things in the bedroom.
How much do you pay for rent in New York?
I pay $1,500 for my share.
Crazy question. Could I have a tour of your apartment?
Yeah. Hey, your
Hey,
house is getting cold.
Wait, so this is your kitchen?
So technically, this
Yeah, that place is a piece of shit.
no, it's not a piece of shit. Look how styled it is.
It's not really. That's what you call styled.
It's styled in the sense that they're specifically using space in unique ways. It looks
Okay.
like
a New York City
a
apartment.
commercial. It doesn't look like a shitty tiny apartment. It looks tiny.
Is IKEA sponsoring it?
Yeah. I mean, come on. Can I make you pasta too? Like, do you
Your
know
lunch
how
is getting
I would get
cold.
such anxiety if somebody just came. Who's got that kind of time? If somebody just came up to me on the street and was like, "Can I check your house out?" I'm like, "If you could do it in like 10 minutes, But like, don't be staying over all day. We were just talking about guests coming over and not leaving. This guy's like, you mind if I do a whole shoot and you make me pasta?
Yeah, maybe he had the pasta. Maybe it was leftovers. He just reheated it in the microwave.
And the guy was like, oh, I'd love some reheated pasta.
Yeah, I would. Leftovers are the shit.
That's like the beginning of.
Yeah. All
It's
right,
got like
fine.
7 million views.
You win. I'm gonna be right about one of these things one day. Just letting you know. One
I'm
day.
not mad
it
at
hasn't
it.
happened. I know
You
you're
understand
not.
I'm not mad.
I'm mad
being-
at it. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel lied to. I'm not being
I
critical.
do. Yeah, I think I'm mad at the situation. The situation.
What did he do?
He tricked me.
GTL, baby. Situation.
No. Not him, but this guy, the people, the powers that be, tricked me and continue to trick me.
Well, they want to, and you're part of it. And you know this now, that you're part of creating this fake, shiny, happy world for people. And I think that's part of it, right? Not only have you been lied to, but they made you part of the machine without you even realizing
Who
it.
doesn't want, wouldn't you want me to be part of the machine? Don't you want me in your club? Don't you want me to be part of your peeps, your crew?
Yeah, but I feel like I would want to let you in on what we're doing.
Oh, yeah, well, they haven't let me in yet, but they're gonna.
Because I figured that out. I know what you're up
They
to.
know they know I'm on to them.
Yeah. So, I mean, God bless
me.
You. God bless Reese Witherspoon's kid.
Yeah.
Ryan Phillippe's kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Reese. She's famouser.
Of course you would. Ryan's cool, though.
He is. He's had some problems.
I mean, what, Reese hasn't gotten pulled over for DUI and said, do you know who I am?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That was
They're
awesome.
wild. See, Reese, I think the difference is that Ryan, like, might wear his trouble on his sleeve a little bit more.
he puts it all out there.
And Reese is secretly troubled because she's so wholesome.
She's closeted like me.
Well, I don't know if you're closeted.
No, closeted like in the, like, the,
I got
likes
you.
to, like,
I got you. I thought you meant
party.
closeted, like.
No.
Everybody knows you like to party.
Well, that's fair.
That's what I mean. You're not
well,
closeted.
no, she's closeted.
She's more like you, but she's closeted about it.
There you go. That's what I meant. We got there.
That was satisfying.
That was so satisfying.
We got to the bottom of it so
I feel like
quick.
we accomplished it.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I feel like we accomplished a lot. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The show's exclusively available on this here YouTube channel. So subscribe to this channel. Leave comments on our episodes. Hit like on all the videos that we post. We're also posting clips, which this will be one, throughout the week, every week. And yeah, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us every single week. Next week?
Yeah?
Thanksgiving app.
I mean, I'm sure we can figure out something special.
Because we're satisfying and thankful.
Yeah.
For each other.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And we want you guys to be satisfied on the day of thanks.
Let's do it then.
We got you. We got you covered. Don't worry.
Thanks, everybody.